Hello and welcome to Sowmya's Take, a weekly show where I take the conversation forward on a film that I watched. And this week, that happens to be Adithya Varma, the Tamil remake of the Telugu blockbuster Arjun Reddy, which has already been remade in Hindi as Kabir Singh. And the question I ask is, does this film really celebrate true love? And is it really about a flawed hero as its defenders have been saying? Unless you don't live on this planet, you would know by now that Adithya Varma is the story of an entitled medical college student who is too brilliant, has too many anger issues, and comes from a family with too much money and too much patience. He sets his eyes on a young woman in his college and decides to make her his. Why? Because she's a beautiful girl, Yup, that's all there is to it. Now, reams have been written about the problematic romance in the film. And the heroine, Banita Sandhu, had even said in an interview that she had tried to address some of it. But though her character Meera is a tad more assertive than Preeti from the original, this is still a very close remake. Yup, all of Arjun Reddy's theories about fat chicks, planned pregnancy and all the slaps are intact. Yay, seri. Arachamave yettana darada arakirudhu. Defenders of the film say that this is about a flawed hero and that this is why we must not slam it. Now, this argument would have some merit if the narrative didn't go on indulging his self-pity and if at least one person had stood up to his bullshit effectively. Instead, what we see is admiration, indulgence, and the glorification and validation of his problematic theories. At no point does anyone ask the vital question, is this even true love? We don't even know why these two people are drawn together. At one point in the film, Meera even asks Adithya why he became interested in her. And what does he say to that? I like the style of your breathing. Really? Okay, bro. Who gets what and how at the end of a film? And our response to it, how the creator manages to manipulate us into responding to it, is a pretty good indicator of where his or her sympathies lie. And going by that, this is yet another film where the man gets what he wants at the end, even though he has been a complete ass all through. Adithya gets his girl back, chastity intact may I add, and a bonus baby to boot. Yes, this is the same Sindhu Bhairavi kind of template where the errant dude gets the maximum rewards in the end. And the heroine's sole ambition is to make this happen for him. Contrast this with the recent Malayalam film Ishq, where the heroine literally gives the hero the middle finger and walks out on him for putting her through hell. In Adithya Varma, Adithya loses his medical license, but only because he chooses to do so, and the decision only makes him rise in our eyes. Remember, we are constantly told that the patient would have died if not for the druggy doctor. There are plenty of men who justify abuse as love, and there are plenty of women too who accept it as such. This is why films like this must be called out for normalizing such ideas. And that's why, no matter how much money it makes at the box office, it is important to keep making these critiques. Now, if you're tempted to say, this is just a movie, don't think too much, let me just say, this is just an opinion. Please think a little.